Hey everyone. This right here is one of my breeding fish for profit tanks, and in this tank I just have a bunch of endlers, black bar endlers. Yeah, there's just a bunch of them in here. I originally started this colony off with around, I think six fish. Maybe a couple years ago there was 6 fish, and now there's like way too many. There's a lot. There's probably 200 in here maybe. And this is actually kind of low stocking. I recently added this hang on back filter to the tank, so then the tank's like clear now. Before it used to be like I don't know. I didn't even have the hang on back filter on here before, so chemically it was really clean, but like it looked really bad, and I just kind of got sick of looking at a brown tank. So I decided that it would be a good idea to put this hang on back filter up on here, and sure enough, this tank just cleared up in about a week. I've just been doing some water changes, pulling out the cartridge or the filter pad thing, and then yeah, it's been clearing up. But yeah, so there's usually a lot more fish in here, I feel like, but it's a little bit low right now, but there's still a lot of fish in here. I just pulled out about 150 of them from here to put in my outdoor pond and to bring to the store. So I brought 50 of the males to the store, and then I put around 100 of them in a new outdoor pond that I set up. So if you guys want to see that, definitely subscribe. Maybe I'll do a video on that soon. But that's not going so well. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. But yeah, this tank's honestly really profitable. When I used to ship fish, I don't do that right now because it's a lot of work, and I don't know. I can't rely on all the shipping companies during the summer because it's too hot, and I'm more scared of heat than I'm scared of the cold, because the cold is not as bad. But if it's hot, the fish just get fried, and it's really bad. So right now I'm not shipping them, so I'm just bringing them to the store. But this tank's actually really profitable, and like really easy to maintain. I mean, I just have a bunch of pothos in here, and there's like a bunch of pothos. All these roots are just pothos, and there's like no cover. I don't know. Before, the tank was kind of brown, so all the plants I put in here would just die. But now that it's clear and it actually gets light, and it's right next to the window, so it gets a lot more light than most of my other tanks. So hopefully the plants start growing. I just added some Java moss, and I don't know. These guys aren't too big fry eaters, so they do pretty good. But I'm planning on adding a bunch of more moss and stuff in here to add cover, and then maybe I'll add some shrimp or something. Now that the tank's like cleaner than it was before, so hopefully the shrimp can survive. But honestly, I don't know if they'll be able to survive with all of these fish in here. The fish are probably just gonna like destroy the shrimp. I don't know. So yeah, this tank's pretty profitable. It's a pretty easy thing to replicate. Like all you need is like a standard 20-gallon tank. Get like a nice strain of guppies or endlers or something. The one bad thing about endlers is the females have no color, so the stores can't really sell them. So basically I only bring males to the store. But if you ship them online, everybody wants females. So I would sell them as trios if you're willing to do that. eBay or Aquabait or something like that works fine. But yeah, so stores you can't sell males, but it kind of works out because online you can sell 2 males for every 1 male. I mean 2 females for every 1 male. So then when you're shipping online, you'll probably get like an excess amount of males. Now that doesn't happen for me because this strain for me has always been very female heavy. Like you can kind of see here, there's a ton of fish that are like gray colored, and there's not that many that have the nice like patterning. And yeah, so the males are the only ones that have patterning, and then the females are all kind of brown, I guess, gray. I still like them. Some of them are a bit skinnier than I would like. I don't know. I think there might be some of them just turn out like that. But yeah, this tank's pretty good. I don't know. Yeah, this tank's doing good. There's just a bunch of snails in here. I don't know. They're just there. There's a lot of dead snail shells. I don't think they have enough food in here. They need a lot of food. Snails, you won't like realize it, but they need a lot of food. So they need a lot of algae or excess food for them to like survive. Because otherwise, you just end up with a bunch of dead snail shells, which I leave in the tank because they just release calcium back into the water. And that's really good for endlers and live bears because they like hard water. So it works out really good. Like I even supplementally add calcium occasionally just to try to increase the hardness. But I don't find it necessary, so even when I don't do it, it doesn't really affect the fish too much. But Yeah, what I've been trying to breed out in this strain is like the like nice black bar and then the nice long fin. So this right here is optimally what I want. This male, I don't know if you guys can see him, but this guy's my breeder. I pulled out every single male in here except for this one and one other male. I think it's this one right here. Yeah, they're both bigger, so I can kind of tell them apart. But those are the two fish that basically are the father of every single fish in here, pretty much, because the females have a much shorter lifespan than males. These males I've had for at least 2 years now, and the females are all a lot younger. So since they keep on reproducing, they every time they reproduce, their lifespan shortens significantly. So the males in here are basically older than all the other fish. So males, in my experience, live a lot longer. So yeah, all these females are definitely like a lot younger than those males. These two are probably 6 months old, I'd say. All these tinier ones are like 3 months old, probably. I don't know. But yeah, if you guys have any questions about this tank, it's super easy to run. I barely do any water changes. I just kind of let the plants do all the work. So if you guys should definitely use pothos and like other terrestrial plants in your tanks that are like really heavily stocked, like this one. I wouldn't even say this one's really heavily stocked right now. Usually there's a lot more fish in here. It's kind of low right now. It's like below average. As I said before, I pulled out about 150 to 200 fish out of here just like a couple weeks ago, so they still have to build up their population back. And they're slowly doing. You kind of see all the fry in the back, and yeah, it works out really well. So if you guys have any questions, let me know. Thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe. See you guys next time.